Welcome to Enchanted Tarot, and this is for the sign of Libra for the month of January 2020. This is the last series I'm putting out for January. I will be beginning the February readings in the following week. So it is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. If this does not sound like your story, then simply check your moon and your rising sign. Your messages could be there. If not, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. So um, you could be presently in this energy, or this is yet to come. I feel, Libra, that someone has come back. If not, they're coming in very soon, very quickly. Now, you know this person. This is possibly someone that you've had an on again, off again relationship with. Um, I feel that in some way um, it's challenging for you. Um, you will be looking at it. So you're looking at this challenge. Although it is good and welcoming news because it's putting an end to a cycle of waiting, because I feel like you've been waiting or thinking a lot about this person. So, in that respect, it's welcoming because they have arrived. But in another respect, you don't quite trust them. And it kind of unseats you. So you, you would be feeling not quite grounded here because you don't feel sure of this situation and where exactly it's gonna go. Can you overcome the difficulties that you had in the past with this person? This will be on your mind, and you will be thinking quite heavily on this as to whether this can be healed or not, whether they will stay or not, whether this person will be open or not, because I feel in the past they probably were not so open. We see here that you are assessing. You Here they are coming back, and they're coming in very quickly. But they're being shown as a knight, and they are being shown as a knight here. So again, it's like that on again, off again. They are very romantic. It probably is someone that you fell for very quickly. But you're assessing this, you're afraid that this person could possibly betray you in the future, I feel. You also are wondering if you can rekindle this. Um, I'm looking at this chariot here because we see it from behind. And typically in the upright like this, it's a very good card. It, in this card particularly, it's got, you can see all the people in front of the chariot, and behind you see that there's two people chained there. So it's almost like this person um, it could be like going to whatever means to move something forward, possibly, because clearly this chariot is the goal is to get to the Ace of Wands. You may suspect some sort of deception with this person. Again, we see that there is a welcoming end to a period, um, a long period, I feel, of struggle, or something that you have been struggling with. It's a welcome transformation in your life, but again, there are issues here that have yet to be dealt with. Clearly, um, you don't have all of your information, or you don't feel like you do, because you see a threat here. You feel not a threat to, well, I suppose, if you're trying to protect your heart, not to get your heart broken. Uh, but like this person is relying on these lessons, and they're facing this bear over here. This one here is a wolf. Um, so they're looking at this and studying it because they feel some sort of danger to what? To getting to the Ten of Cups. Will they get their Ten of Cups? So they're not, it's cards of not trusting. You got it twice. Of relying on past lessons. And I feel those lessons are experiences you gained or that you had with this person in the past. Because this is somebody you've had an on again, off again relationship with. And so this is what is occupying your mind. You are tempted, you desire the person, but you don't really trust this situation as it stands right now. Here we see the queen reaching for the flower that somebody has left at her feet. So obviously they're coming in and they're bringing in an offer, another offer, a new offer, reconciliation. And here we see the back of the Hierophant, and this can, I feel, is about wanting to have that faith that you're able to heal it, but you've got these deep seated fears. Still, you're very tempted. Again, we have temptation showing here as you look out at the Garden of Eden or over the Garden of Eden. Temptation, desire. And so, in light of that, it's proving to be very challenging and you just don't know what to do. Again, there's this card of temptation here. Not having all of your information, you will be relying on your intuition because you're kind of torn. There's a lot of emotional turmoil going on here. A very deep thought process with this card of Aquarius being here. Um, and the Three of Cups, I feel, is appearing in your reading, and it does appear twice. I feel is here about a healing, but this can also be a reunion. If you have not had this reunion yet, it is coming up fairly quickly. You don't want this to end. Death is in the reverse. You're hoping to be able to work through the issues. So, you don't want this to be over. Like, you don't want to end it. You don't want to say no. But in another respect, you don't want to say yes quite yet on this new offer because you may feel either that they are not being open and honest with you, or because of experiences from the past wherein they were not open and honest with you. And up here we have, see, you were trusting this person in the past, but now you're not quite sure with the wolf here, the golem, and the mystic circle. You will be listening to your intuition. For some of you, this reunion or this reconciliation has been brought together by an external source, possibly a third person, a mutual friend. So it's like the very beginning of a possible reconciliation. Here in this Two of Cups, there's distance between you. So these trust issues would be keeping you apart. And all of these fears that you have, that you struggle with regards to whether you can heal this connection, whether they are being open and honest with you this time, whether they will stick around. So you see here that you're stuck on emotional baggage from the past, past experiences that you may have had with this person. But you clearly want to be in this relationship, but you're lacking confidence in it. Not sure if you're on the same floor, afraid, really afraid that that tower will come in and just snatch it away. That this person won't exactly, that they won't stick around or won't stay. And so you may think that having that Ten of Cups with that person is like a distant a wish, desire, an illusion. And you're thrown into confusion here about this. So we see here with the Hanged Man that you're doing a lot of thinking about this person. And with that Five of Swords here, um, it's like um, it's like you're stuck. It's like you can't win in the situation that you find yourself in at this time. You know, you get your desire, they come back, it's what you've been wishing for, but you don't quite trust them. So you're holding back here, fearful on this connection. Um, it may be that, you know, it would require a lot of courage on your part to move forward with this. Maybe you're not quite sure that you have that courage. You're missing information to bring back to life something that had died. You know, this tombstone is in the desert and you're trying to read all the signs. You may be looking at the very smallest of details, trying to get your information. Um, you know, things that are said, body language, because this page is looking at the hieroglyphics, looking deeper to get to your truth as to whether this can heal or whether it's going to break your heart, this connection. All manners all manner of opportunities are being presented to you at this time. But you must be open to them. Right now, I feel like you've got, they're showing me a kind of they're showing me like a door where one foot is through the door, but the other foot is still on the other side. And this is what they're showing me. And there's like where the foot is through the door, it's like lit up. So you must be open to them. I feel like you're kind of stuck. You want to go, but you hold back. And so this card is saying don't stay boxed into one way of thinking. Expand your horizons, open your mind to new possibilities. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches. So um, maybe you need to change some things here, or how you're thinking, or how you're seeing something. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas, it says. This card is the sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. And I'm looking at this card, and it's like, this is like the light that they're showing me. One foot is there, and the other foot remains in the shadows. So here you are, having to make a choice. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road, and you must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action to take. Whatever this choice is, you must take responsibility for it. Do not be afraid. You may not have all of your answers right now, and you most certainly do not. And this is because the way ahead can't be seen until you've stepped through that doorway, until you've embarked upon the path, till you've traveled a few steps beyond that open door. Trust your intuition. Ask for a sign from Spirit, and you will be led to the right path. That is what I have for you, Libra. I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. I wish you all the best. Many blessings to all of you.